Hey everybody, it's Doom here from Dungeons and Doom Biscuit. We're in the 3.5 Monster Manual, and we're on the Owlbear. Okay, so initial thought, the 5.0 Owlbear looks more like a bear with an owl face that can, but if you look at the 3.5 artwork, which is what we're kind of going off of, it looks kind of like a dude wearing a really terrible mascot suit. And I thought, even though none of the Owlbears I have look like this might be the way to go. So, as I reached through my boxes and dug around, I found this bear, which would be a very easy convert. This is a Mage Knight bear that my friend Sam gave me, and I don't think I want to tear this up for this project. I very easily could, but I just don't think that's what I want to do. And then I have some other pieces that you could probably make a decent owlbear out of. This is like a zombie that I cut his face off for something else. And this could end up being a decent owlbear. I think what you'd have to do is take the arms off and reposition them for sure. You'd have to cut that head off. Probably should have not thrown that across the house. I could have reused that for something. But, yeah. I think you could make a decent owlbear with something like this. So, an owlbear is about 8 foot tall. So less than 2 inches. Like 1.5 inches to 1.75 inches, anywhere in there would work. And you don't want your owlbear to have shoed feet. So we'll get rid of that. I'm just going to trim this down a little bit more. Alright, let's see what we can do there. We need something for the head. The basic shape of the head. Probably the easiest thing to use would be like something you have a bunch of that you're not going to use a lot. So I'm going to dig through and see what I have. Like this horse has a gimpy head. I could steal that. That won't work. Oh my. This rhino I'd probably never use for anything. Let's see if I have one that has less mold lines. Oh, that one's... That's the Nene one. Nene! Wow, these are really bad. These Dollar Tree minis, though, they serve their purposes. I need bigger cutters. Okay. And let's clean the ears off it. And the horns. Let's take the front of its face off. Because it's got to have a beak of some sort. We could probably take that top horn and think about fashioning that into a beak. Yeah, let's do that. Let's flatten that up a little bit and get it some good connection space. All right, where's the eyes? Okay. And we need something for the lower lip. And we've cut off lots of parts here that'll be useful. For those of you that are in the Mansfield Crestline area tomorrow, I'll be out there, and I'll probably make a stop to that game store to see if there's any goodies for me. If anybody's interested in such an event. That game store in Mansfield, I'm not sure what it's called. But I'll head out there and check that out while I'm there and see how things are going. And let's get those arms back on. So let's see here, something like that. Okay. And let's do get them on a base before we start thickening them up too much. But before I start thickening them up, what I want to do is I want to start building up. I want to make sure his posture works. Yeah. So let's get him mounted. Don't have glue that I like to use right now. I only have a bunch of small glues, and that's just kind of there we go. Had a shizzy busy. Had a chastity belt there. Had to cut that loose. What's this for? It's for baking and making bases. Stunning work, young lads. Alright, where did I put him? There he is. Could be a she. Alright, just to make sure everything's held in place good, we're just going to rub some glue across his neck and his back. And that's just so we don't reactivate anything that we've already locked into place with hot glue. And it'll add a little bit of bulk to get us started in our process. All right. Let's put our super glue away for now. That's pretty much ruined. I'm going to get something to wipe up this glue right quick. Okay. Now let's start thickening him up and building him out. And we're going to do this by wiping the glue off of here so it quits sticking in my hand. Okay. So now we're just going to start creating a kind of feathery fake texture. This could be fur or feathers or whatever you want your owlbear to kind of look like. And we're just going to glue him all around, drag that down to the base, and thicken him up. Because we want him to look like he's wearing that cool mascot costume in the artwork, the reference art. Okay. And as we thicken him up, just think about the proportions that you want to capture. Don't forget we're going to add some feathers on the arms and stuff like that. Okay. And we got to make sure we get our feathers up along the back here. This is going to be important to sell it, I think. Okay. Now, I'm going to hit him with a minor burning hand spell. And that's going to get rid of any spider webs or anything that I don't want to deal with. Now, for his feet, we do need some little claws, and I don't really have a great plan, but I do have this for wet feathers I thought we could use. This is just like, I don't even remember what the hell this is from, some kind of game of some sort, but it's like poster card. It's thinner than cardstock, and I know I have it for some reason, but for the life of me, I can't remember what that reason was. So I want to make this into little sections I can glue as feathers. Okay. And then it'll be a little big and thick for what I wanted, but we'll know in a minute here. So like that one's way too thick, so we can turn that into 2 feathers. Alright, to get that to glue into place, I'm just going to get hot glue. I'm going to start it there. And I'm going to work it around how I want it. I'm going to do something similar for this side. I say similar because I didn't cut to it once like a smart person does. I also think that last feather needs to be stipped up. It's going to be easier to use this. There we go. Okay. see what I'm doing, sorry. Okay. I cut my fingernails too, that would probably help my cause. There we go. Okay, now you might think, oh, we need to secure that, but let's not do that just yet. Let's do this. Let's cut. I need something to collect stuff in. I need a collection thing. Oh, damn it. We'll use this. That should be enough for now. So what I want to do is I want to get these. And I'm going to position those to go kind of in between those feathers. Then I'm going to get a little dab of glue along here and smooth that out some. Okay. I'm going to do the same shit on the other, pardon me, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And those ones are a little longer, and I thought it'd be easier to cut them off afterwards than to try to cut them to length. So now I'm just going to come back in. Okay. So we want to kind of fluff these out a little bit. And then we want to get in here and add some feather texture back in on that glue where it started to settle, where it became too smooth. And you'll see the spots that are too smooth, hopefully, with your lighting. I'm having a little trouble with my lighting getting that accomplished. Okay, now we have some texture here we can work with, but we do need to come back with the super glue and add some bulk and sturdy up the top around these wings, right around here. Okay, that one's shot. There we go. We want to rub that around and get it really good in there. And you could kind of rub it down the wings a little bit if you want, or the feathers a little bit if you wanted to. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad idea, honestly. Alright, we want to sprinkle that on. I think we're going to have to get it on the front sides too. All right. I think one of my neighbors vomited out there because I smell something gross. Oh, good. That's exactly what I wanted to smell. All right. So this is what Where's my minor burning hand spell? Let's clean up some of this crap. Oh, my wings are on fire. I don't think that'll be a total loss. If we're going to be honest. I think that'll give it some much needed character. Okay. So let's look at our book. And let's look at ours. I think we captured them pretty well. All right. See you in part 2. If you like what I'm doing here, please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell icon. Leave me a comment. I do love the comments. That's one of my faves. Come to the website, buy some of the miniatures. No, not these miniatures here, but these miniatures here. Highly detailed, sturdy, resin-printed miniatures that are flexible. Look at that. Do that on your resin printer. Sturdy, flexible, high quality, amazing detail. Beautiful minis. Come buy some of those from us on the website. We have a monthly box that comes. It's pretty good for you. It's got enemies and all that jive. So I think you'll dig that. And then come to the Discord. Show us what you're crafting, what you're painting, what you're working on. We're interested to see it. Share it with us. How many times do you get an invite for someone to say, show me what you're making? We want to see it. We're interested. So I'll see you next time on part 2 of the Owlbear.